It's no secret that Italy is a country full of history, being home to one of the most dominant and profound civilizations known to mankind doesn't vanish without leaving its marks. And while the province of Rome marks the heart of Italy, other regions don't go unnoticed. Cities that flourished for over more than 4 centuries, its people building ever-imposing monuments, stealing the breath away from anyone who might behold them. This is Tuscany. Today, Florence is the 8th largest city in Italy with around 360,000 inhabitants. However, it has not always been like this. Throughout the 14th and 15th century, Florence prospered due to wealthy families, including the famous Medici family who founded the banking system. They even landed the Pope as a client, gaining substantial leverage from the Vatican. This, along with the successful textile industry, specializing in wool, led to the rise of Florence as an economical power. In 1321, Dante finished his renowned Divine Comedy, describing the phases of life after death. Over a century later, Dante was followed by the great artists Michelangelo, Botticelli and Leonardo da Vinci, who paved the way for Italian Renaissance. It is thanks to these and more that Florence has become the cultural and artistic center of attention, attracting around 15 million visitors each year. We had driven over 20 hours to get to Italy. And so far, everything had unfolded without problems. That is, until our car broke down. No car, no plan, and a bunch of inconvenient luggage to carry around, our original plan of going to Corsica evaporated. We made a spontaneous decision that would soon lead us to an island of Italian intimacy. Welcome to the next destination of the journey. Treading the lands of Capraia for the first time was a completely different experience compared to Florence. A mere 400 people lives on the island, so the majority of people were visitors. With that said, the place didn't feel like your typical tourist crowded island. It had an embracing and intimate atmosphere. The people were relaxed and welcoming. And the mountainous terrain of Capraia offered outstanding opportunities to hike. So that's what we did. Embarking on 14 kilometers of scarcely maintained trails led us into the heart of Capraia, discovering the biodiverse ecosystem. Fully equipped with sunscreen and water, we took in the breathtaking views of Capraia. While this visit wasn't originally planned, it sure didn't make the journey any worse. This last chapter consists of a few smaller places that we visited throughout our journey. The most significant one being Siena, the rival of Florence from the 12th century until 1350, where the Black Death brought all prosperity to a halt. Initially, Siena might not seem as interesting as Florence due to its smaller size and less influential names. However, exactly its smaller size and occupied main street, leading into a big piazza, undoubtedly gives it some charming points. And we actually experienced Siena to be more genuine and cozy than Florence. Lastly, we stopped by Volterra, glimpsing their alabaster production dating back to the Etruscans in the 8th century BC. As the journey came to an end, we were exhausted from carrying our luggage everywhere, yet grateful for the unexpected turn and the destinations it has led us to. What will make this trip memorable are the unforeseen obstacles that we endured with a smile on our face, always keeping our heads high.